Hello, everybody. Hopefully this is working. It's the first time I'm using this camera. No, I'm not that sunburned, but it makes me look that way. Trying something new today, just because. But hi, hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully my microphone is now closer to me. You can hear me with the googly eyes. Yay. All right, we got a bunch of people in chat already. Microphone is bleh. Well, hopefully it's better now. Wait, let me go to settings. Hold on. Stupid settings on the stupid Mac thing thing. There we go. That should be better. Hopefully you can hear me. If not, let me know. Because I can't tell. So you gotta tell me. Oh boy, this basement cleaned. Yeah, maybe when I'm dead. All right, let's see who's in the chat. We have CDI, we have Truno, we have JWire. TomTom Computing is here. Snick Boy is here. Shrek is here. Let's see. Enzo's here. Apples Anonymous is here. Martin is here. Hello, Martin. Check out Retro Mac UK's new video. They did a video about the Super Mac Apus 3000 unboxing one. Fantastic video. Check that out. In fact, I'll put a link in here in a second. And we have Retro Fox, Eric's Edge, Sloopy Malibu, Carl's here, and soundproofing. I have no idea what you're talking about. Everything is Broken Garage. Hello. And anybody else I missed, hi. Let me search for this video before I forget. The YouTubes. There we go. You got the thing, and there we go. And there's the thing, and there's the video. So go watch that video when you want. That is Martin's video about unboxing their Super Mac Macintosh clone. How about that? So you see we have the floppy disk cam working. I have my old iPhone set up as a camera, and so it's working. The echo. There's an echo. Anyone else hearing an echo? Because I have my microphone set up. There's echo cancellation enabled. And that's about it. So maybe you have it playing in the background on a social media thing or whatever, but I'm not even using OBS. This is like, there's really nothing that I can control here. So, all right, cool. So our idea here is to archive floppies. So that's what we got to do. I got a bunch here, and if we run out of these, I have more in the basement. And so what I'm doing is I have an Applesauce device. There's a link in the video description that talks about this thing. I think some of these are actually Apple II discs. Apple Works doesn't have a date on there, but we'll find out. I have some emulators on here, so we could take a look at that. It's just gonna be wow. It's gonna be a casual stream because I had a long day at work. I'm tired. I'm very tired. So that's the vibe here. Just set the mode, level, mood, expectations. There we go. That's the word. I was way off. Oh boy. Anywho, no Retro Tech or Die. No. Well, the Applesauce, I don't know. There's a link in the video description. You check that out. I forget people's names, but for everybody who was messaging me about the Amiga I was working on, thank you very much. That's very kind. I don't have the parts yet to continue with that. So until I do that, I won't be streaming about that. But archiving, yes. Okay. All right, yeah. So let's get this party started. So we have first disc up is an AppleWorks training disc. That's probably already archived, but this is by Scantron Quality Computers. So let me open up the Applesauce application here and see if I could do. Oh, there's an update. Oh, how about that? Improves error handling when extracting files from Apple Lisa OS disks. Well, now you tell me. All right, let's install that update. Let's see if it'll require a firmware update on the device. No, I don't think so. Let's check for updates one more time. I am up to date. Fantastic. Now, sometimes I could present multiple things and StreamYard is happy. Other times it's not. So let's see if this will work. Well, that's big. Can I do like another? That's the only thing I don't like about this. Doesn't let me like adjust the size of things. I mean, like, come on. This is silly. Hi. Oh boy. Anyway, we'll just do this then. Why not? Yeah, the poster's upside down because it got wet in the basement, and then I came up here to dry, and I'm not putting it in the basement until it stops raining. So, hello, Brian. Hello, Joe. Hello, anybody else? I forgot to say hello to. Hello. So we have our first disc here. AppleWorks training disc. I'm gonna put in our floppy drive here and see if it wants to work. It's an 800K disc. It is an Apple II disc. Your next work report in AppleWorks. It's a valid format. I don't know why you can't read it. Now, I don't think I have an Apple II emulator set up on here yet, but looking at the name and the label of the disc, we could assume it is what it says it is. And what I usually do is at a later date, I come back and I say, hey, is this archived somewhere? Or is it a unique version? And I'll put it somewhere. Unless it's something really, like, I know off the top of my head, wow, that's a thing. You know, the fast imager is fast. Now, generally speaking, I do not use the flux imager unless we come across something unique. Like Discworld. That's kind of unique. It's a thing. So where's the other AppleWorks disc? Is there another one? What do we got here? It's just a bunch of random stuff. Ooh. APS Power Tools. So, yeah, let's do the Power Tools one next. This also looks to be an 800K disc. So let's save that. And then we'll click on Image Disk again. You could read all about the formats on the Applesauce page. I really don't know the difference between every single one of the formats, but there are pros and cons to each of them and compatibility differences and so on. So the link is in the video description. You can read to your heart's content about that. So we have another 800K disc. Now this is a Macintosh disc. Alliance Power Tools. Oh, we got some bad sectors here. Come on, baby. They're getting worse. Yeah, I don't know, Carl. YouTube is weird. There is a MOOF format. MOOF. Why the heck not? It's a Macintosh, baby. Gotta MOOF it. And obsolete techie low. And make the chat bigger so I can see this better. All right, so what we're going to first try and do, just click on retry bad. And it's going to retry it by itself. If not, we have some isopropyl alcohol and some cotton swabs. See if that makes it all better. So we have 11 files detected, and 4 of them have I/O errors. You need a microphone on the floppy drive. I can only do so much. Either you have the microphone on the camera by the floppy drive and I sound like ass, or hey Kate, how's it going? And hey Sean, how's it going? Good old archiving floppies and trying to fix the damn thing. Oh, it farted. They're also blinking lights. Should probably reset up this camera so you can actually see that, but I'm lazy. I mean, it's doing stuff. Just have a mirror right here. The red dot's the best thing, you dork. Hey, Rodville, how's it going? Welcome to your first live stream. I send my apologies in advance. Connect the dots. Hey, look at that. Connecting the dots. La, la, la. Archiving the discs. La, la, la. That's doing a pretty good job. Hey, Alex. Welcome to the stream. Your first time as well. A few first timers here. Hello, hello, everybody. And greetings to you as well. Oh, made more farty noises. It's working through the majority of these pretty well. All right, so let's see what we're dealing with now. Now we only have 2 file errors. So you can look at this, and the errors are related to the README file and the About SCSI probe file. Not terrible, but you need a studio mixer and some mics and a sound engineer and a Foley artist. You put on a Mac 84 radio drama. Does it sound like I'm an old-time radio? No, I need a paper towel to... Oh, my rabbit ate all of them. Never mind. All right, so what we do in situations like this is we eject the disk. And gosh, I wish StreamYard let me customize this a little bit because easier if I can move around things easier. So what I usually do is we'll take some isopropyl alcohol. Here's the paper towel I had. I probably threw it out. And just put a little bit in the cap. It already dripped on me. Seriously, where'd I put that paper towel roll? Whatever. Don't want to get the thing all over the desk, but take the Q-tip, cotton swab, whatever you want to call it, and just cleaning the inside of the drive, which you can't see because I selected the wrong camera and I'm too lazy to change it. And it's very dangerous. Just go, just put a little swab on the floppy itself. It's not going to hurt it. For whatever reason, sometimes I find that actually really helps it. So we're going to go back to one of these views, which has the thing. Oh, come on, really? There we go, close enough. We're going to click retry with the disk in the drive again. And we'll see if that helps. Look at that. Look at that. Right away, it did it. That's great. Oh, which is the right one? Where's the thing with the... I'm old and confused. Why are the people on the stream? Why can't I just find the button? Oh, God. I think there was some rudimentary thing where I can move it around, but hold, please. There we go. That's what I wanted. It's 99% or 91, something like that. It's fine for whatever. I like the googly eyes. Thank you. All right, so this is now archived APS Power Tools from 1993. So let's save that. And you know what? Now that it's all cleaned, let's do a flux image of it. And this is basically, let's see, 1993. I always forget there's no date field, I don't think. But this does a much more in-depth imaging of the disk, which is good if there's copy protection on it or whatever. It's not happy. It's a good thing we did the fast imager first, because sometimes for whatever reason, after you image a disk, it's like, well, that's about it. That's all you're going to get out of it. Hey, Bruce, how's it going? They are so mysterious, I didn't look through the bin. I throw this at my monitor and destroy it. But so far, we imaged a AppleWorks training disk. Very exciting. And we also imaged this APS Power Tools or Alliance Power Tools SCSI disk, which looks like it's failing spectacularly at the flux level, but at least we have the fast image of it, which is probably fine. So let's open up our little Mac emulator here. Where's the beta? Where's the beta I use? There it is. I think this is the one. We'll find out. Nope, this might not be the one. Well, either way, we'll deal with it because Basilisk is not happy in Sonoma anymore, so we can't use that. But what I can do is attempt to, you know what, let me just share. No, that's not going to work. StreamYard, you know, you are just a pain in the butt sometimes. So let's remove that. Oh. Hold, please. I should have not. Why did I do StreamYard? Because you're an idiot. That's why, Steven. There we go. So here's our little emulator here. I'm going to drag and drop our disk image that we got. And there we go. Alliance Power Tools version 2.7.4. You wouldn't happen to know a working PowerPC emulator for Linux or Windows 10? Sheepshaver? If you're doing Mac stuff. Sheepshaver? There's also QEMU and a bunch of others. I mean, Google search is probably smarter than I am at this point. But those are my suggestions. Oh, good. All right. So let's wait time. Oh, okay. What the hell is this? Wait time is a utility that lets you set the period of time your Macintosh waits before searching for a SCSI bus and bootable hard disk drive. If the wait time is too short, that's funny. Never heard of that. All right, let's not set that. Oh boy. You know, and any of these emulators that you're doing Mac stuff with, you're gonna have to find the Macintosh ROM. I will suggest Kate from the Macintosh Librarian channel has a great video about emulating your Mac. I believe the target of that video was for a Raspberry Pi, but the setup steps are similar, if I recall correctly. So Kate, feel free to put a link in there. I'm sure Ron from Ron's Computer Videos also has a video that shows you the setup process. Not entirely straightforward. But yeah. Bootman. Bootman. About Bootman. Bootman is free. Oh, thank goodness he's free. There's not going to be any 3D hardware acceleration or graphics acceleration of any kind when you're emulating PowerPC Mac stuff. You're better off spending the $40 locally and getting like a G4 Power Mac or something like that. You're not going to do that on an emulator, unfortunately, as far as I know. So interesting. So Bootman got a thing on there. Yeah, there is some OpenGL support, but it's the reason I say there's no acceleration is because it's slow. So, I mean, your mileage may vary greatly. I'm not just trying to discourage anybody, but you got to set your expectations. All right, cool. So that disk works. Let's eject that. Well, there you go. Carl says if anybody's near the Rockford area, he has a G4 tower. You'll get it for free. So there you go. Rockford, Illinois. All right. Next disc here is Discworld, the Macintosh software subscription, issue number 58, which you can't see because I have to click the darn button. Why did I do this today? Oh, it's just dumb. I just want to be dumb today. Oh, yeah, there goes the disc. And we're going to open up our disk imager again. We have to stop the screen. We have to click the thing. We have to click share. You got to go to the other thing. You got to click here. You got to click allow. And then we got to do the thing. And then we got to click on the thing. And then we're on the thing. Oh, that's a lot of work. Oh, it's making bad noises. This disc may not survive. Oh. Oh, that's rough. Pretty good. Maybe you can't hear that. Oh. Oh, God. If I could easily remove my microphone and shove it near this disk drive. Hold on, I'm gonna change microphones just because this is terrible. Hopefully you can. It nails on a chalkboard. Oh god! Hey, you asked for the ASMR floppy sounds. Is that a wood lathe? Oh god! What are you talking about, Sandbag? This is the way all discs sound. Oh my goodness, it's terrible. I think what's happening is the center spinny part of the media is like not happy. Kate's like, ooh, nice. You folks are just as sick as I am. Now, this just didn't have any fungus. I did check. Oh, God. I'm not even going to attempt to retry it until we clean the damn disc and the heads. I mean, this looks fine, but it's certainly not happy. There's something going on there. And I do have a new floppy drive in case we ruin this one. Hopefully we don't, but poor little guy. Oh, God. Look at that. Clean up a few. Probably not enough to make a difference. Files are likely missing. I like that. It says that at the top. Oh. Now, you folks asked for the floppy microphone, so this is what you're dealing with now. I'm sorry, not sorry. Oh. Well, this is my life now. Oh boy. Everybody have good plans for the weekend? I'm going to be catching up on a bunch of stuff if I can. It's always the case, isn't it? I think this disc is a goner. Oh god. What is this? Disc World issue 58? I'm going to Google it. Disc World 58. Macintosh. Let's see if there's anything that is archived already to save me from. Oh gosh, I'm trying to do this. No, nothing there. Oh god, this is terrible. If this becomes too much, I'll turn the microphone on. Let me know. Oh, god. This poor disc. It's gonna be a long night. Oh, look at that. It cleaned up the little bits. They do have a Discord for individuals 18 or older. It's not very active, though, I'll tell you that. It sounded like my first car. Terrible noise. Hey, look at that! The big red stripe went away. I was not hoping for that. No, there's no fungus on the disc. I look at the things before I put them in there. I don't want to destroy my floppy disk drive. Hey, not too bad at all. All right, let's see if it gives us any more information about this disk. Look at that. We have one error, and of course it's for the self-extracting archive, which is basically a zip file. Oh boy. All right, let's keep trying. Let's keep trying. Everyone's just like, oh dear God, it sounds. I mean, that's what happens when you get a cranky old disc drive. My goodness. Sounds like it wants to turn over. Hey, look at that. 2 dots left. It's a weird game of Snake, huh? Oh, come on, place your bets, folks. The Applesauce is an amazing piece of hardware. I tell you, worth every penny. Well, Nick, then maybe you could hear it from here. I've actually done this so much on one disc. I actually recovered it, but it was actually the one sector I couldn't get. Thankfully, there was no information on that or anything important. But it actually wore it down because I retried it so much. So let's see. We still have the error there. I'm going to eject the disk. Let's inspect it again. Yeah, I mean, it's not looking too hot, but at one point there must have been gunk or something. But we'll try and clean that a little bit. And we'll retry it. Not going to even bother doing a flux read on this because it's going to be bad. Oh, look at that. We have one sector to go. Blow on it like an NES card. Oh, Wildwood. I know it well. Go to, what's the name of that Chinese food place? They're freaking amazing. And it's like this, the aesthetic is like from the 80s, Dragon House. Like the inside, it's like you're going back in time. Absolutely fantastic food. Can't go wrong. But of course, there's plenty of other things. Well, it's January. I don't know who's open in January. Never mind. I'm thinking the summer. Maybe the Wawa's open. Oh, come on. You got one more to go, baby. After all that, we're stuck on the one. Holy crap, we got it. Heck yeah. All right, so this is Discworld. Woohoo! Now that tap on the sector to knock it loose. Now that deserves an inspection. Let's change over to our emulator here. Got to remove that. Got to click on this again. Got to click a different thing. Got to go over here. Got to click another button. And see, it's just that simple. Now let's see how this looks. Look at that. Read me. What you need to know about Discworld. All right, let's drag this over. Oh, I have no space on this disc. Oh my goodness. What the hell was I doing on here? I was doing something, all right. I'm just going to trash some of this stuff. That's not going to do it. Hold, please. Crap. All right, well, let's go to a disc jockey and make ourselves a new thingamadisc. Thingamadisc? Thingamadisc. Let's make 100 megabytes. We'll make it for mini VMAC. And we'll name it disk 1. Let's create that. Disk 1 was created. Fan-freaking-tastic. Let's go over here. Let's find that file somewhere. There it is. And I think we just drag it here. Yes, let's initialize it. Yep. Okay. Okay, yeah. So we'll just name this system, files. There we go, close enough. All right, let's see if it'll actually, holy crap. Look at that. Oh, goodness. Hey, Harry, how's it going? And anybody else I missed? Matt, looks like a bunch of other people joined. Hello, Steven. And yeah, it's all worth it for this color art and DW graphics and whatever shovelware is on this disc. Now, this is issue 58, so we only need to find the other... The freaking label fell off. Oh, you poor disc. Well, I am going to scan it, so we have a record of it. So the discs that we already copied are going in a pile. I can scan them. Because I like doing that, because it gives us more detail here of what we're archiving. Get more of a complete picture. Oh, look at that. We got baseball. We got crisscross. We got click me. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Sound finder. Where? I don't know where I am. Where am I? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we're not going to do it. System sounds? Yeah, let's run it. Oh, it installs system sounds. What's this? That's great. Okay. It's pretty self-explanatory, I assume. We got graphics. Not intended for distribution. Oh my goodness. Oh, you got a nice fish there. Beautiful fish. Oh, but color fish. Oof, jeez. My favorite sound is subtitle. Black and white and color. You got a fish theme going on here. And a picnic basket. Windsurfer. Sand castle. More fish. July 4th. A pen. Things. More July 4th. A hat. Math. Some of these are pretty neat. Oh, that's all. All right. Jonathan Font. Okay. I should, Sean. Be careful what you wish for. VCFEs is all going to be dot matrix printers. It's querying my system. I'm scared. It's interesting. Apple Talk version 0. Oh, goodness. About 1993. My goodness. My goodness. Oh, no. It's issue 58. Oh, I clicked on it. I did a thing. Where am I? Interesting. Well, that's cool. Let's look at the dates on here. So it looks like... oh, shoot. Did this actually modify the dang disk? Oh, I think it did. Hold on. Let me do a test here. Yeah, I think it could modify the disk. All right, so... Oh, no, that's because we extracted it. That's right. Okay, I got scared for a second. I was like, what do you think? What do you do? But, yeah, no, yeah, 1993. June and July 1993. So we'll keep our hard disk image here. We'll eject our flopperini. There we go. All right, let's do another one, shall we? Oh, it's gonna get tiring. I wish you could just have two screens here and I could swap between them and have to write my friends at StreamYard, say, hey, you do this thing I want. It's very specific. I have reasons. All right, let's move some crap around over here. So next we have Mac Paint version 1.2. Series of 3 discs here. I'm going to do a search on Macintosh Garden, see if this is already archived. I'm guessing it would be, but maybe it's a different version. Maybe they don't have the discs. Maybe it's just an installed version. But it's interesting. It's not. It's not the Apple branded discs, I guess. So we have 1.3 already. This is 1.2. I don't see 1.2 archived. We're going to archive it. Why the heck not? So I got a program disk, disk 1, program disk 2, and a fonts disk. So let's do that. So we got the first disk in there. Put it in our floppy drive. Actually, we're gonna clean that because it was pretty nasty what happened to the last disk. So just to be on the safe side, just check there's no mold or anything. Nope, it's an 800K disk, and let's image. It's much nicer sounding. If you get tired of this microphone, I'll switch back to the fancy one. But you wanted to hear the discs, so you hear the floppy disks. This is distributed by Insight Development Corporation and Insight Device Management Software. No dates on these. That whole screen just flickered there for a second. All right, we have one bad sector. Hopefully it's not copy protection. And it was not. There it goes. There comes the disc. Happy as a clam. Let's try disc 2. You hit save here. Yeah, I do have that Muppets thing to do. I have to clear out of that. Oh, this one's sad. Come on, you can do it. Archiving is very important. I mean, let's be brutally honest here. Without anybody archiving magazines or articles or press releases or anything like that, I wouldn't know half of the things I know about these Macintosh computers. Really. A free eMac. I hope it works. Does it have the stand there, Gina? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. That's what I do. Hopefully it has the swivel stand on it. Those are neat. And hopefully it works well. I mean, it's free, but I once paid way too much money for an eMac with a messed up CRT. And it's because I wanted the other things and the guy was not budging. Everyone behave. Classic. No, Steve is tired and doesn't want to go downstairs, and it's cold down there. And my knees hurt when it's cold because I'm old. I'm going to retry some of these sectors. Oh, nice. Well, enjoy your eMac. Yeah, the eMac is very smooth, and it's easy to drop, so be careful. I mean, I don't think anyone's making a video about it yet because the product has not shipped yet. It wouldn't be much to say in a video that you couldn't cover in a YouTube short. I think that MacFX Kickstarter campaign is really interesting. You can put a link in the chat here. I'm trying to decide how many bezels I need for my iMac. That's what I'm trying to figure out because there's a lot. There's a lot. Let's see if they have it up. Oh, come on. Hold on. Internet's being dumb. Yes, continue. Oh, fudge. They moved the button and I pressed the wrong thing. Site not there. Great. Oh, boy. Come on. Internet, go. There it is. 24 days to go. There's the Kickstarter. Well, a lot of these things blow up towards the end. They've got a month to go. It's also a pretty niche type of thing, you know. It's like, besides me, Sean, and some other crazy people in this chat, like who would actually buy a bezel than just buy like a dozen IMAX for like $20 each? You know, it's just roll with the dice, you know. Because this also tells you that you have to remove all the plastic from the iMac, and the bezel isn't the only brittle part, unfortunately. So, I mean, if I were to buy and back this Kickstarter, which I will, I'm just trying to decide how many I need. It's one of those things where it's like, well, I have to risk it because on the iMac, I think it's for the DV ones, right? Yeah, for the iMac DV. And Sean knows this, in order to get the colorful plastic out, you have to really like pry and bend it. And I've done that just on the colorful part, and the colorful part had snapped off the little legs and stuff like that. So you have to remove the outer case. You have to remove the front pinstripe bezel to get to the cracked bezel that's underneath. So there's a lot involved, but you know, people buying this know that because you know, it's something that they're aware of because the bezel cracks and they've probably been in there trying to fix it before or glue it or whatever. So you know, it's totally up to you if that's something you want to do with your computer. A lot of people probably won't. They're like, yeah, I could live with it. I have a Snow iMac that looks beautiful, but there's a cracked bezel right in the right corner. And I'm like, yeah, I'll live with it. But if you have like a Blue Dalmatian or a Flower Power, and those are getting hard to find, and you really want to make it look beautiful, and it's going to be like a display piece or something that you shoot a lot of footage of, and the bezel's just shattered inside, well, there you go. You have an opportunity to get a brand new one, which is no small feat. So, and unfortunately, a lot of iMacs have CRT problems. That's why they're pretty common to find cheaply or at E-Waste because people don't want to fix them. Usually, you get one with a bad analog board or something like that, and maybe get a better CRT for it. But looks like we have one bad sector to go. I'm not sure if this is going to go for us. StreamYard is telling me my internet connection isn't that good. Now, I have Wi-Fi turned on just for my handoff continuity thing and for this iPhone camera. I sure to hell hope that this stupid computer is smart enough to use Ethernet for my connection, because if it's not, I'm going to throw things. Let's do a speed test here. Okay, yeah, StreamYard is just on drugs because my connection is wired and it's like 400 megabit up, so it should be fine. Oh, goodness. Yeah, unfortunately, I've heard stories of those iMacs needing repair like within a year of being sold. So there was no fan in the iMac DV. Mine has some CRT clicking problems as well. Well, you'd be surprised. You clear off some dust and you put a little fan on the back and run better. I mean, I have a Flower Power run. It runs so hot. If there's something, I don't know, just it's old age or whatever. It's just running so hot. I just put a little USB fan on the back, and it's great. All right, let's clean this disk. It's one sector is not happy about. This could be copy protection, not sure, but you never know. So let's look at the catalog here. All the files verify that they're good, which is nice. But let's retry those bad sectors. Hey, Drake, how's it going? It's Drake of Drake. Yeah, I mean, the day I have to start recapping iMac E3s is the day I rethink my YouTube channel. It's not really something I'm looking forward to. I helped Sean of Action Retro recently mess with a touchscreen iMac model that he had, which was really cool. But really hit home the fact that I really don't want to have to mess with these things. Like, they're nice and all when they work, but if I was going to drag one out to play with, I'd probably go with an iBook or a desktop on there. That's just me. I still love them. I still have all the damn colors because it's weird, but you know. Hey, Jack, how's it going? No, I know we're good. This is one sector. It's just very unhappy about. Now, all the files verify is good. So there's just this one sector that may not be used, or I have all of them except for the ruby color, and someone has promised me one, and I know where it is, and it's not going anywhere. So I think the only one I'm missing is like a purple. I'm sorry, a grape slot load and like things like that, like the variations of. I at least have like a tangerine slot load and a grape slot load, and not slot load, tray loading ones. And then I have like the flower power and stuff like that. And it took me a while, and then there was an e-waste place in 2020. I got like, I think they were $10 each. I got like most of the colors. I'm like, sweet. I'm not saying they work, but I have the colors, so there you go. Some of them are in rough shape, unfortunately. But it is what it is. At that price, I wasn't complaining. And at least the DV models, if the CRT is bad or the analog board is bad, you can use like modern power supplies and have the machine boot. I think there's an internal video header you can use. Same for the tray loading ones, I think. Yes, I got the lime green iBook, the 466 megahertz edition, special edition with the DVD-ROM drive, refurbished, maybe less than a year after it came out. I had good grades. My parents promised me a computer, and for whatever reason, that was on sale, and it was heavily reduced, and I loved the hell out of that machine. Still do. One of my favorites. I still have it. Mine's a bit worse for wear, but I have another one, and I just love it. Love the color. Super, super great. And it fetches a lot of money because it was a configuration only available like a custom order thing. Oh, thank you very much for the super chat. I cannot read your username in that thing. Poopy. Put a regular chat in so I can thank you. But yep, thank you very much for the super chat. Game over. Pretty much sounds like it for this floppy. I'm going to try one more time. Hey, look at that. See, the one time I tried it, one more time, and that worked perfectly. Well, we'll see. But it worked enough to spit the disc out and say, yep, I'm good. All right, so this is the fonts disc. Let's try that. Don't let Tom hear it. Oh, no, the fonts disc has the sad things, too. Drake, what did you do to this floppy? What did you and Tom collectively do to this floppy? Oh, it's got some racing stripes. We got 75 people here. Hello, everybody. If you're new here, consider subscribing and all that fun stuff. But please, I need to feed my family. He just needs to buy more floppies. You lost in a move? I can't read because it's stupid hard for YouTube. Oh, years ago. You still have it? Or is it hiding? I lost an iMac G3 in a closet once, and then I dug through the closet and like, oh. This is disc 3 out of Mac. Oh, Mac Print. Not Mac Paint. I can't read, folks. Mac Print. That makes this even more interesting. What the hell is Mac Print? Somebody probably corrected me. I just did not understand. Mac Print. What the hell is this? So version 1.3. I think I uploaded a version of this before. Version 1.3 is archived and 1.1 is archived, but not 1.2. We'll get you out of there, Drake. Yes, the iBook second revision with the FireWire port had a DVD-ROM option. It sure did. All right, so let's retry some of these bad sectors, huh? And it had an AV port on it, where it was sort of like a mini jack, like a headphone port. And you could buy a special cable, plug it in, and you could plug it into your TV, and you had a DVD player on your TV from the iBook. I loved that because I didn't have a DVD player, but I had a TV, plugged it in, and watched movies on the TV. It was great. Oh, well, thank you, Nathan. That is totally not required because I have the YouTube premium thing, which I think does something. No, wait. I'm thinking of me as the other way around. If you watch the ads, great. If not, don't worry about it. But thank you very much. That's very kindly appreciated. And that one worked too. So now we have version 1.2, which was previously not available, is now available. And I originally thought it was Mac Paint because I can't read. Legal movies, no copies. Of course. Of course. Hey, the iMac, that eMac is not to sneeze at. I'm stuck in the system software factory. All right, so that's good. Oh boy, we got a bunch of these. Software of the Month Club, Mac General Interest, volume 158. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I have to get a close up of this. Look at that. Not me. Look at that. How many of these are there? SMC, is that the Satanic Mac Club I keep hearing about? Drake, you might have to sue this company. Hey, Gutbomb, how's it going? Subscribe to Gutbomb's channel. They did some cool stuff recently with an Amiga that sent me down a damn rabbit hole. iDVD was a great piece of software, yeah. Goodness. How many of these do we have? Ooh. Macworld presents Click Art. Black disc and a blue disc. I don't know if it's the same contents or what. Oh, come on. Don't focus on my face. I mean, it was probably whatever was cheaper at the time. We also got FileMaker. I'm just trying to see what the heck. There's more software of the month. All of these are software of the month. We're going to have a nearly complete collection by the end of the night. Maybe. All right, let's do the Click Art ones first. That one's next. That one looks okay. Let's put this in. Making sad noises again. It did a thumbs up. I was cringing. How is that a thumbs up? Hey, turn off this dumb reaction garbage. Not just to enable features without telling anybody. Oh my god. It's more red now than disc. Oh, the noises. Oh, gosh. This disc must at least be 35 years old, if not 40. I gave an update about the Amiga early on. I need parts to continue with it, is the summary of it. But thank you, everybody, for your suggestions of how to fix it. I've got some great emails and some messages that I will have to follow through. I believe the iBook drive is slightly different, but I mean, they're probably the same internal parts. There were aftermarket drives that you could put in either to make it like a CD burner or whatever, because I believe the port on the drive itself is a fairly standard port. Yes, I do clean the drives, don't worry. Especially after this. Oh, God. Yeah, sorry for if the sound really gets to you, folks, I will switch to this microphone. But you wanted to hear the floppy. Oh, God. Oh. So I'm using the Applesauce Disk Imager hardware, which uses this piece of software. The link in the video description explains all about that project. Unfortunately, I believe there's no hardware sales at the moment. They're trying to find alternative chips and so on to do that. But yeah, we're gonna change the sound here because people are gonna die. There we go. There. Hopefully, does that sound better? I think this disc might be bad. That's fine. What are you talking about? Look at all the green. That's at least 30% green. My eyes were crying. Oh boy. Let's eject this for a second. I mean, there are definite like marks. You can't freaking see, but there are definitely marks on the disc of where like something has tried to read this many times before. Hopefully that's not being caused by the drive. If it is, well, that's my own fault. I mean, this drive has been look at that. Look at that. copy protection scheme. Oh gosh. Yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of discs that are just like plain dead, but you never know. Even if I get a partial reading of it. So this is Click Art Sampler. So at least I have the name of this. So if I go to Macintosh Garden and search for Click Art Sampler, I might get something. And I have Click Art Sampler. Here we go. And there's a picture of the Macworld disc. So if I can't archive this one or this one, assuming they're similar, there's at least one on a Macintosh Garden. So not all is lost. That's just amazing. This is just absolutely amazing. Guppa. It is so satisfying. I mean, sometimes the discs image like perfectly, and it's like you don't have to worry about it. But I forgot where I got these from, but they're part of a pack, so we're gonna work through these. Part of a set, a physical set. They were all in this thing. Need to be exercised. But yeah, I mean, if you have any old discs lying around, whether they're floppies or CDs, and you don't find them on archive.org or Macintosh Garden, this is the part of the stream where I implore you to archive them, because like stuff like this is getting old, and who knows how long we have until a lot of these things just stop working entirely. So they were not on the side of the road, I assure you. But you never know where these things were kept, or how many times they were read or used. It is strange to like run into a problem where there's like let's say there's a web camera from like 1999 and you just can't find the driver. It just doesn't exist. And it's like, well, that wasn't too long ago, but it's like, well, the websites are all gone. Maybe the Internet Archive doesn't have a download of it, So did you archive all those other previous collection of floppies, the ones from a few months ago? Well, whatever I've worked on a stream, I've archived. I believe I did go through most of those discs. In fact, now the problem is I have boxes of floppies I already archived, and I don't know what to do with them. I really don't. Literally, there's boxes here that they're taking up room in my room that are just archive floppies. I don't know what to do with them. Not going to throw them out, but so. Oh God! Just what I need, Carl. An analog board repair and a crapload of probably moldy discs. If you come out here, Carl, I'll give it a try. Oh gosh. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, I think I think Ron had something similar for the TTL. But holding the battery too is neat. That's cool. That's cool, Guppa. And again, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you do that, you'll get a notification when I archive more floppies. If live streams are not your thing, I do regular videos as well. But yeah, it's weird. Like once in a while, I'll just get like a very lull, like when I just will not get subscribers for like months. So I'm hoping to pass 18,000, which is insane, by the way. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing that. Cost you nothing, but there you go. Hey, Falcor, how's it going, man? Oh, come on. Come on, you can do it. We got through so much red already. If you just rewind the video like 10 seconds, you'll see. Oh, using Ron's board. Okay, cool. Yeah, I have to get when Joe has them back in stock, the little the one for the SE that splits out the video and the power. The weird expensive exploder batteries. Did you miss using floppy disks when you were a real Mac, or has this archive process driven you to hate them? Well, to be honest, I mean, back in the day, you need to use floppies to load software, so it was just like part of life. But honestly, things were fairly new then, so the drive wasn't worn down, the disks weren't worn down. Once in a while, you'd run into an old disk. I actually have an old disk of mine, very dated. Pokemon Pix, and I think I tried this on a previous stream, but I'm not sure, so I could check. But it was just part of life. Now today, yeah, I avoid them if I don't have to use them because there are great things like the Blue Scuzzy and stuff like that, and the Floppy Emu, which really make it so you don't really have to worry about that sort of stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I archived that disk, but we'll try. Oh, I've installed System 7.5 from floppies before. I know your pain all too well. Ooh, laser discs. Yeah, I have that Doomsday duplicator board, but I need all the components for it. And so I need to get the components and then build that. And there's another board yet to buy. And then I have to steal the board from my Mr. FPGA. But it might be worth it. I have too many laser discs. I have some really cool Apple laser discs, but yeah, I'd have to archive them. Office 97 from floppies. A friend of mine installed Windows 95 from floppies, and he's like, I'm never doing that again. I follow that lesson every day, Jack, and I have no room in my basement because of it. Watch, the next click art disc is going to be in like pristine shape, and it'll just like image in 2 seconds. Oh, those Rev discs, I remember those. Yeah, iOmega made those, didn't they, Lion Star? Jack, the solution is to never get rid of anything. Just have your significant other toss it when you're like sick one day in a hospital. You come back, basement's clear. Yeah, I mean, I grew up with a Mac. I didn't really deal with the PC side of things until like Windows 98. I mean, I dabbled in Windows 3.1 from a junk PC that a friend gave me, but I really didn't use Windows 95 unless I was like at a friend's house. So I really didn't even know much about it. Now by the time we got a PC in our house, it was Windows 98. So yeah, a lot of the super disk drives I have are dead. I have one that's brand new in the freaking box, picked up for $1. I was super excited. It's an IDE one, plugged into the PC, doesn't work. Not at all. Won't see the drive, won't see the discs, just completely dead. So yeah, apparently they're very finicky. And yeah, that sucks. It's destroying data. If you found my 9th grade social studies project, yeah, no, but I found Pokemon Pix. It's a very important floppy disk that has not seen light in so long. Oh boy. See how many Pokemon photos are on there. Using Aunt Jeannie's old label maker. Come on, you bad sectors. Stop being so bad. Let's eject this and give it a bit of a... Oh, God. It looks terrible. Try and clean this up a bit more. The disc needs more alcohol. We need to get the disc drunk. Maybe it'll read properly. That's not how it works. That's exactly how it works. Computers. Retry. No, Jack. Literally Pokemon. Like, go to Nintendo's Pokemon website, right click or control click, save image, Pokemon. Or AppleWorks drawings of Pokemon. Or ClarisWorks drawings of Pokemon. Oh, look at it. Look at it go. You can just get the floppy drive drunk enough and it fixes the floppy disk. This would be amazing if this one cleans up. Because this one was in really bad shape. Yeah, there was someone selling some 800K floppies, new old stock ones locally, and I missed out on them years ago. I forget where I got them from, but I got like a box of them. I think it was like $50. It was pretty expensive, but I was like, oh well, I need them for whatever. This is before I had a floppy emulator. I still have probably like a dozen or so of those discs hanging around. But I mean, some of these discs, if I image them and there's nothing special on them, or if there's not these labeled ones, but if there were stuff that was just like personal files, and I clear off that junk, I reuse them. But you know, not all the discs like to be reused. I have some that are like brand new and they will not format correctly. Having Norton speed disk flashbacks. Dana, run! Run! That's awesome. My wife would appreciate that. Salamun. You can hear my beard scratching. It's close to the microphone. Don't make me switch back to the floppy camera microphone and hear the awful squealing. Oh, God. So if you rewind a minute or so in this stream, like 50% or more of the disc was all red. Unsubscribe. I know where you live. Oh, all right, let's try it again. I like the Norton Disc Doctor animation where he's like inspecting the disc. It's like, oh, he's looking at it. Guess what I could do here in order to have two things on the screen at the same time? I could, let's see what would make the most sense. Let's see if I, how can one do what I'm thinking of doing? I'd have to go to settings, displays. By the way, I can't use the new system settings thing on the Mac. I can't. Just gotta. Well, that didn't do what I wanted to do. It's just like I had to search for everything. It's terrible. All right, so this one is my primary display. That's gonna be my primary display. There we go. So now I could share this screen. Hold on. I'm all discombobulated. So this way I could share the emulator and this at the same time. If I have to go here, oh Lord, this is confusing. So my extended display is here, and we're going to set that to 1080p because it doesn't have to be anything crazy. And then we need to set the magnify. Whoops. 1 second, please. There we go. That works. Perfecto. So now if I stop this and then I click the button I actually want here, and we do the first screen. There we go. No, we'll have to click add. There we go. All right. So now we have a little bit more exciting things to play around with here. All right. I have here Mac Draw. Yeah, the system settings, Dana, are terribles. Magnification. you possibly survive? Come on, ClickArt Sampler. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the one from Macintosh Garden, and we'll open it. So this is potentially what we're archiving. Ooh, EPS files, Mac Paint files. They have images of my friend Christian here? What? No way. Personal graphics. How personal are we talking about here? Oh my. it's too personal. It got all corrupt. Oh God. Try this again. Oh no, it's not happy. So what the heck version of Mac Paint is on here? That was expected. Hold please. Where the heck is this? Macworld Secrets. Mac Draw. That's what it was using. Mac Draw. Is this the broken version? No, that should work. Kind of. Oh, I need what is that? What is that piece of software? I don't think it'll run on this version of System 7 though. Oh, Dana, what's that other program that'll read Mac Paint files and it does it better? You know, you smart. I have no idea what an STF system is. I'm scared, Falcor. Also, you have to play marathon with me in the Mac Addict. That sounds like a trap. A fun trap, though. Also, look at this program. It has a bunny on it. It's cool. Oh. Graphic converter. That's a thank you, Dana. Graphic converter. Super Paint is another one. Oh, Super Paint would work. But I think graphic converter, let's see what system this requires. Remember it being fairly modern. It says 68K. Let's give it a shot. Let's see. It's going to bug me to register, though. Not going to be like, no. Oh, that's right. I can't because this is just a drag and drop unless it's a disk image. Yeah, it's not. It's not happy. Oh, okay. We done reading this disk? I don't know, man. I think it's a goner. Let's try cleaning the thing one more time. I don't know. What do you folks think? Thinks? What's you thinking? Click. I did Read a Rabbit on a different stream. It was educational. Let's give it another try. If I don't see any progress, I'm going to stop. Because there are visible scratches, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a like one of those book thingamajigs. So like you could actually read these books if I had HyperCard installed properly, the newer version. Now I'm missing if it's making progress or not. Well, it's like a book. So, in fact, let's do an install of System 7. Yeah. Let's see. You know what? No, then I have to do, yeah, no. What do I want to do here? What is the System 7.1 I have? 7.01. Let's do 7.1. Let's push it to the max. This poor little emulator is not going to know what hit it. Give us something to do. Now that's this clip art I did for a video that nobody seemed to watch. I got 700 total views. It's absolutely abysmal performance. But it's this really buggy piece of crap software that you load the clip art and it's just going to freeze the damn machine. So you got a dinosaur and you think, oh, this is great. I can play around. Then you load another piece of art and you go, oh, you know that Nedry guy that goes, you can say the magic word. I'm gonna open it, and then the system is gonna freeze. Watch, it won't freeze. Memory is running low. Yep, there it goes. Right on cue. Oh gosh. It crashed it so bad I need to quit the application. I'm glad you liked that video. Nobody else seemed to. I didn't say I crashed it so hard. Look at that. It's oh god. And it's not going to boot from the CD because that's too modern for it. Oh god, what have I done? Really screwed up here, haven't I? Oh, I've wasted my life. As this floppy disk farts away. Help! Yeah, the restarting never seems to work on this damn thing. Yeah, I use it anyway. Why? What does the book tell you that it doesn't tell me? That's a Quark Express Photoshop and Netscape crash. All right, so story time. My brother in the chat here, we had my dad's Power Mac, and he used to have Photoshop open, Quark Express, and Netscape Navigator. And of course, Mac OS 9 didn't have any protective memory. So if one application went bad, it took down the whole damn system. And what happened again and again and again? Took down the whole damn system. Netscape would crash or something would crash, and that was it. Gone. Oh boy. All right, so this is my files hard drive disk. We got a 96 megabytes. That should be enough for anybody. And we're just going to do a fresh install of the Mac OS. It's going to go to let's do 7.1. Do a net install. Agree. He agrees. Dotson. We got Dotson here. See, nobody cares. Watch as it installs at an alarming pace. I think it's actually clearing up sectors, but I can't realize at this point because it all looks red to me. Hey, look, it got rid of one. We just have to doubt it, and then it works. This is never going to clean up. Wink. Let's speed this emulator up. Five, go! We gotta do our system update. All right, now it's gonna shut this thing down. Open it up again. There we go. It'll keep farting. All right, brand new install of System 7.1. Now, what I want to do, I had probably a few things from the other disk. And I'll put on here fast copy. That's a good one. Draw files. I guess. All right, so let's shut this down. I should have just restarted it. Well, I'm an idiot. He just keeps making outdated Simpsons references. What the hell's wrong with him? A lot. Let's eject this floppy. try and clean it one more time. Come on, baby. You want to work, don't you? Yes, please. Oh no, he's doing voices again. Soon he'll start singing. No, where's Carl? It's been a long day here too. That's why I'm doing this instead of doing anything productive. And by productive, I mean fixing stuff. I am Netscape, destroyer of operating systems. Oh, you better believe that's peddling. Let's see. Control panel. Should make this bigger, shouldn't I? Whoopsies. Magnify. There we go. Whee! General controls. Oh, that desktop pattern looks terrible. Ruin your eyes. That's a classic System 7 desktop. There we go. They start talking back. Oh, wait. Oh, the sound, the speed is all messed up. Still doing it. Whatever. All right. Got our fast copy here, which won't work on an emulated Macintosh. Oh, boy. Clink, clank. Hold on, Dana. I hear you. Oh, there's no clink, clank. Oh, sorry. The crash sound of the Power Max always scared the crap out of me. The car screeching or the broken glass one. My goodness. All right, so let's see. We had some good software here that already imaged. Pinball construction set. Oh yeah, that's copy protection. I think somebody fixed that though. I'll just retry. Come on. A lot of this stuff is probably won't work correctly on this system. Ooh, utilities 2. And utilities 1. Do we have teach text on here? Yes, we do. What's Steve doing now? Stuff. Boing. Come on, give me some progress here, please. That's what the catalog's showing. So the horn EPS and that's what we could do. We could check the that's what we were supposed to be doing. Oops. We were supposed to be checking against the version of the ClickArt sampler that was already on Macintosh Garden. And I lost the file because I clicked things too fast. So let's see. Let's search for horn. Show me horn. There we go. And parrot. Plant. Personal graphics. I think it's pretty safe to say this is the same disk. So why waste our time? Let's look at the date. Exactly. Oh, November and February. Mine's earlier. I'll retry it a few more times. There's nothing better to do. Apple File Exchange is for reading PC formatted disks. And I think Apple ProDOS disks maybe too. Excuse me. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way to or maybe there is. I forget if there's a way to save this as an in progress thing and come back to it later. That's why I'm so annoyed to not annoyed. Words. stubborn about doing this. Oh, goodness. We have 71 people watching. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. As we make discs fart. All right, let's see. In the chat, you tell me, should we continue with a different disc? Or should I continue beating this one into the ground? We've had pretty good luck so far, but I think there's physical damage on this one. And emotional damage, probably. Poor floppy disk. Floppy needs therapy. If it takes away one more red block, I'll continue. But if not, I think it's toast. All right, I think that's it. So I'm going to just say partial. I'm going to save it. And that's all we could do for it, unfortunately. You can't win them all. Put that in the sand pile as the marker falls on the floor. And we're going to clean the hell out of this disc head now. Because who knows what type of gunk was on that one. All right, now on initial inspection, this one looks fine. This is the other click art disc. This is the black one. Let's see if this reads okay. Look at that. It's a beauty. This isn't going to have one error on it, is it? Beautiful. Oh, gosh. And yet, hey, it's the same one, November 91. You know what? That's great. This is be the black disc there, so we don't get confused when we're scanning them in. And there we go. So, all right, let's move on to Pokemon Pictures, which is actually scratched. I can see the media scratched. Oh, maybe that's just a hair. Yes, it is. It's a hair. I mean, this disc did not have the protective shutter on it because I didn't know any better when I was a kid. So, but let's try the Pokemon Pix disc and see how terrible this is. I think I tried to image this once before, but it's not in my saved files, so I'm not sure. An IBM sector structure. Huh. Well, at one time there were Pokemon Pictures on this. Who knows what the hell's on it now? Maybe an emulator. All right, so we got our click art here. Let's read about this. Welcome to the click art sampler. You can use in Quark Express, scrapbook files, Atlas freehand. No, we're not going in that direction. No, thank you. Whoops. Oops, daisy. We'll have to edit that out. I forget I'm on my regular computer. Now I can check my messages in peace. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything usable on this disk. We'll see if when it does a first pass, if it gives us any information. I'm curious if there's any apps that we could just launch on here, because I did do a bunch of let's see. No, that's a different. No, that's an Apple II disk. Just trying to see what interesting software I have. This is all the software that I've archived. Let's see how big this folder is. 3.7, 3.65 gigabytes of floppies that I've archived since July of 2002. I'd say 2022. I'd say I've done my part for the community, wouldn't you? Oh my goodness. Oh, goodness. Secrets. What's the oldest disk I've archived? Test Snooper demo. Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's just for looks. This gives me heartburn. Wow, look, it's a Magic Macintosh Quadrate 700. Yeah, so Snooper's a great program. It's on Macintosh Garden. Great for testing if you have memory issues or anything like that. Let's see. Jazz bootleg. Games. Break the bricks. Oh, it's going to run way too fast. There we go. It's just going to eep every step of the way. That's great. This won't get old fast at all. I just want to see when it gets through the wall. It was gonna like eep a billion times. Poopy. Oh gosh. Oh, let's see. Corrupted catalog. I would have never have guessed. Retry. Let's see if you can fix any of that. I'm just curious if it has any data on that that's readable. I really can't remember. Made in 1986 by Arcal Software Think Technologies. Oh, we gotta send $5 if we want a copy on the source code to Richard over there in Virginia. The quit menu is under play. All right. Reversey. Dungeon of Doom. Okay. What was that all about? Okay. New game? Oh, it's like a dungeon crawler type thing. I'm a wizard. I'm gonna name myself Gut Bomb here. Onward. I'm gonna have no idea how to play this game. Just yeah, sure. No, Lord. I think there's some graphical issues here with the emulator and ancient software, which is very, very, very common. Hey, look at all these folks. Hey, Dave, how's it going? I guess we could just quit this because we can't really. Oh, okay. Oh, would I have to escape them? I guess I'm dead. Teleport. Teleport. Last stand. Last stand. Was on Sonic Screwdriver. Can I use my screwdriver? Ah, no. I can't use it anymore. No. Let Mac play. Oh, it's like does it by itself. Yeah, it's an emulator thing. I'm sure it's not. Oh, look at it go. Well, look at that. It's playing for me. Why even bother? Okay, I want to quit it now. Won't let me. Command period. This beta version of this app really just does not work well for like simple things like restarting and junk. It's just like, nope, not going to work. No, thank you. But that's okay. That's not the person's fault who made this beta version, because the original developer is like MIA. So, oh, did it corrupt my my disk image too? Oh, that's just super. There we go. Hopefully, this is still entertaining, folks. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't think this floppy is going to be saved anytime soon. The next ones we have up here are we have the Software of the Month Club, 3 of 4, 2 of 4, then 3 of 4 again. Well, volume 158. Like these are all volume 150. Oh, 159. Let me make a little stack here if I could get them. If I get a few of them in a row. 154. Now, it looks like we're missing some discs, unfortunately. But, so we have volume 160, disc 3 of 4, which is just the one disc. Volume 158, disc 3 of 4, and then disc 2 of 4. So we're missing a bunch of discs out of those. Let me see if there's any that have a complete set. 159, nope. I mean, they may be in another pile downstairs somewhere, but... Oh, we have 152, so that's a complete set. 151, we have a complete set. Oh, wait. 154. We have a complete set. Great. And discs are on the floor. Oh, boy. Oh, my God, there's a man on the floor. Let's see. Volume 149, yes. 147, no. 145, no. 144, yes. 143, yes. Well, we'll have a partial collection if the discs image then. It is just painful. I'm sorry, floppy drive. Yeah, the thing is, well, see, now it says the Macintosh HFS disc. Well, no, I think it said that before, but I was just too dumb. I was reading IBM. It would make sense, but it was used on a Mac. Permissions issue, go away. You guys have any questions about vintage Macs or anything, you're welcome to ask. We'll do something other than stare at this thing slowly do things. Ooh, Games 3. Not for Mac Plus. Well, I can see why. Oh, boy. And I bet that's not going to reboot. Oh, there it goes. I have to grab the thingamajig. And there's my game file I'm never going to use. We could trash that. What else we got? I just realized, I archive a lot of these discs and then I never play them. I mean, I upload them places, but secrets. So Macworld used to release a book accompanying floppy disks called Secrets. And we got a bunch of stuff here. Applesauce RAM disk. We don't need that. Gracefully, beautifully designed tile-based application switcher. Well, we could try that. Area code finder. Oh, well, we need that, don't we? Before dark. Dozens of stunning full color image. Okay. Bitstream fonts. Nah. Switch your screen's monitor color settings simply by pressing a key. Drive light, drive and delete, disinfectant, disk top. Heard about that. Extensions manager. Flash it. Oh, neat. Kaboom! Several saucy, sassy sound files from the award-winning Kaboom collection of sound discs. I think we have to try that. MacMan Pro. Okay, for sure. Menu choice. Oh, yes, please. Clipboard that holds more than one. We don't need that. Oh, that's a pop-up character thing. Power to go. Control the cursor. Nah, we don't need that. Remember? On-screen calendar. Ooh, SCSI Probe. What version? 3.5. Secret surprise? Well. Sunset screensaver? Of course we need that. This is going to destroy our system, isn't it? Macro utility. Install. Let's add that bloat. Exactly, Ken. We like surprises here, just as long as they're not that saucy. Dana. Oh, boy. All right, so we got a bunch of software installed, which I already forget what it does. Thanks, Jason. Oh, this is like how Next Step had an application switcher. So if we open up like teach text here, I guess we have to wait till we're on the desktop. Or let's see. If we're here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Look at that. I mean, you could also use this menu on the right, but, you know, lots of spheres. We'll try not to draw any more spheres on the screen. Oh, no, there's more spheres. Sorry, Ken. That's pretty neat. Let's see what other stuff we have. Area code finder. Gotta go California 619. Is that? Oh, I see. Maybe you search the town. East Brunswick. Let's go New Jersey here. New Jersey. East Brunswick. 201 609 908. All right. What about Menlo Park? Search. Menlo Park, California. Okay. Next. Dude, look at the dog go. Should be one in New Jersey. Oh, there's Menlo Park in New Jersey. Well, there's Menlo Park Mall. Also, there's. Hold on a second. Hold on. Show map. There we go. Oh, look at this. New Jersey looks very sad. Oh, boy. Yes, Ken, that was a great video. Kudos on that. It was buggy as hell, but it looked neat. Hey, Bruce, how's it going? Let's see. Show map. Print list. Yeah. Oh, no. That's probably going to break. Oh, there we go. I do not understand. Isn't as exciting as I previously thought it would be. All right. And that's that. So before dark. Important bug. So did it add it? Did it just put it into a control panel here? One of our general controls, I guess? No. So where the hell did it put this before dark thing? Installation order to save the file. Transfer there's only one pattern. Important bug. New installation method. Start a folder applies when when it starts up. Advantages, generals, control panel, restore property, or just for a couple seconds every time you boot. Use the add remove startup command. The file menu. But where's the program? I guess it's part of the startup. Well, let's restart. Mac only computers for someone in New Jersey near Brick. So this guy look like Steve Jobs. That's great. Oh man, I've never heard of the place. The only Apple store I remember in New Jersey before like the Apple retail stores were thing, there was on Route 9, there was an Apple computer like dealership or whatever, and it must have closed in like the early 90s. I begged my mom to take me one day and they were closed. Like they had the day off or whatever, but it had the old rainbow Apple computer name with they were just probably some little dinky reseller or whatever. But oh man, was I like obsessed with that. It's like, oh, there are computers in there. I couldn't buy anything, but I wanted like a sticker or something, you know. But well, at least we're not relying on floppies anymore because these ones are not happy. we got oh come on, we got this many image. No, we did this many already, but that was it. There we go. Oh, nice. Yes, that was a great Comp USA. I was so upset when they closed. Didn't go there often, but empty that trash. All right. So what's going on? Where's our extra desktop patterns that we were promised? I don't think I'm using this right. Oh yeah. Oh, Computer City and what is it? Incredible Universe. Those are great. Monitors. All right, let's see what other shovelware we downloaded. Kaboom!
Go ahead, make my day.
Ooh, MacMan. Yes, this is a classic. Let's see. Options, set keys. Gotta do it. No! I got too greedy. Oh, clicking pauses it. Okay. Oh no! What'd I do? What? I didn't mean to quit it. No. What the heck? Ah, poopy. The hunter has now become the hunter. Ooh, a cherry. Sorry, guys. I got a game Pac-Man going here. No! Ah, poop. No, the cherry's gone. Oh, I'm not going to get out of this, am I? Oh. Hey, there we go. Bruce. I'm surprised I made it past one level. Especially with like these clones of the game. Sometimes like the programming isn't like set exactly as you remember, and the ghosts are like super aggressive. Ah, poopy. That's really loud. Hey, Elemento, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Oh, no. I think I'm done for. But we are imaging some floppy disks. This Pokemon Pictures disc, as it was labeled, was one from my youth, and I don't think it's salvageable, unfortunately. We'll see if it corrects itself. I doubt it. But we're giving it a pass right now, and it can't even find the catalog. So, hey, look at that. Pass another level. Is it going to do a little animation? Yeah, there we go. No music, though. Come on. Let me show you the Pokemans. All right, enough of Pac-Man. Even though it's entertaining, gives us something to do. So if you click, the game just quits, I guess. All right. Okay. But we installed a bunch of shovelware from Macworld's Secrets. So desktop menu, deeper menus, recent items. So yeah, turn it on. Let's do it. Why is it not? Oh, it's a control panel. Why didn't it install it? Okay. Secrets.
It's Joe and David, and this is Macworld Mac Secret.
Hope you were able to hear that. That was great. Oh, I don't have Jared on this. And since this does not have like that folder, the Unix folder, it's hard to load stuff on here that's not a disk image. Oh, super clock. There we go. This is, oh, okay. It's angry. What's the point of the installer if I'm going to have to manually install things anyway? Quality sounds. It's going through another pass. I didn't tell it to. It's just taking its sweet time. All right, now we should have some of these extensions. There we go. Look at that. Just like System 7.5, sort of. Pretty clever. That's actually super handy having the desktop there because sometimes you can't find a file or it's like corrupt or something. Oh, that's super handy. I'm going to have to install that on other things. All right, let's see if we have menu choice. That was the control panel. What else did we have to install? Super clock is there. Clock options. I want to flash the time separators. I guess I can't do that. Maybe that does it? Yeah, there we go. Yay! Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Gupom. I love these little utilities. I mean, Apple bought out a bunch of them, from what I understand. For System 7.5. But what else we got? Oh yeah, this screensaver. Do we have to put that in our control panel? Yes. Again, why didn't it just install these for us? Oh boy. Restart again. Oops, wrong System 7. Hey. All right, let's see. Show icon, startup, Mac leak. Yeah, let's try it. Oh, we got a drop. All right. Edge of Forever. Oh, neat. That's a cool screensaver. I don't know how much it would save your screen if these planets are just static, but I mean, pretty neat. Dimensions. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at them dancing around. Chalkboard. Gone fishing. I had to explain screensavers to someone at a job a few years ago. They didn't understand what a screensaver was. And I'm like, well, back in the day, your computer's monitor would burn in because such and such. And this is a way to help prevent that. Bugs. No respect. That's pretty cool. Gives you a bit more variety than the worms on the After Dark one. Yeah, but you ask anybody using a computer these days who's not like our age, they're not gonna know what burn-in is. Snowdrift. Oh, look at that. Very, very festive for the holiday season. Hopefully you could hear some of this sound, because there were just some winds and sleigh bells sound effects. Whoosh. Yeah, yeah. I had an LCD once that got this monitor here has some weird issues, but it was free, so I can't complain. All right, well, we had that. What else did we install? Wonder if it piles up. That's an excellent question. We could speed up this computer too. It's an emulator. So let's go to control, speed, all out, as fast as possible. I like how it slows down when the sound plays. Yeah, I did a plasma TV, and I was very, very careful not to get any burning on it. I don't think I ever did, but yeah, snow does not pile up. Number of flakes. Oh, it's. I mean, let's break this thing. Ah, come on. I guess like 99 is the biggest number. That's right. It's gonna snow in some places. Earth size 99. Moon speed 99. Dimensional shift every minute. Yeah, let's go. Whee! It's pretty neat. Oh, this floppy disk is taking forever. Sorry, folks. Ah, maximum is 9. Whee! That's pretty darn cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh boy. All right. Well, I think that's enough of our sunsets. Hopefully, this disc will be done soon because I'm getting kind of oopsies. No, ah, poopy. Getting kind of tired of waiting for it. Ah, poopy. No, I keep clicking the wrong things. There we go. Whew. Let me check my phone over here. I'm not about to bring up messages on the desktop again. That was a mistake. All right, looks like it's on a few of the last columns there, so it's the flux capacitor is still fluxing. It's better than mud, that's for sure. That's all we're gonna get apparently. Apparently, we just get mud. Delicious, delicious mud. Let's see what I got here. I have let's see. Oh, look at that. Managing your money. Let's learn how to manage our money. No, that's gonna be boring. Postscript? Question mark? Memory map. Oh, I don't have a disk copy, do I? I think where's the Apple Legacy? Let's mount that again. Let's copy over some programs. I tell you that Apple Legacy disk image is a lifesaver. Now we have disk copy. Yay! Ah, poopy. Yeah, it always says that, and that does it anyway. Look at that. All right, so it's corrupted catalog, likely missing. So let me do one thing. Let me eject it. It's warm. It doesn't look that bad though, but I'm not gonna let it go through the whole thing because it'll be annoying. But just curious if it like magically like wipes them all away. Oh. Did we burn out the motor on our floppy drive? Oh my, that's not a good error. Oh boy. Oh, it's sad. Excuse me. That's usually not a good sign. Oh boy. Let me stand up for a second. Let's try it again now. There it goes. Excuse me, I don't know why I have a frog in my throat all of a sudden. It has ceased to be. Yeah, I think sometimes I have the bare floppy drive sitting on the thingamajig, and it doesn't like that. So I'm just curious if a lot of this will just magically go away. I doubt it, but let me know in the chat what old Mac things do you have lying around? Old systems, old discs, hardware, peripherals, or what? If you don't have any, what are you interested in getting? I'm always curious to hear like what people are interested in. I mean, a few years ago, people were telling me they wanted to pick up iMacs and iBooks. I'm like, those are too new. But I mean, it's whatever you're into, I guess. What's either nostalgic for you or what you never had and you're interested in exploring. I probably should 3D print something to hold the drive up. My printer is slow though; it would take too long. I'm impatient, but I probably should. I probably should print something to hold the drive. I have the bottom piece, but like because this is from a disk drive, but it holds it weird. You recently imported a Japanese Quadra 700 for $100. Does that include shipping? Come on, be honest. That's a heck of a deal either way. That's pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't look like this is gonna do much. Although it is going through the motions here. I'm just curious if it'll clean it up enough just for us to see what's on the damn disc. Very curious about that because it's my own disc. That's why. Need a logic board, system board, and you mean the analog board? Reworked on the Classic 2. Yeah, those are fun. And by fun, I mean a pain in the butt. Logic boards especially. So here's this memory mapper. Oh, it's a desk accessory. Okay, well, we're not doing that. Page maker. Oh, which memory do we have? We have 8 megabytes. Come on. What are you talking about? Yeah, here we go. That's what I thought. Version 6.0. Oh my goodness. That logo takes me back. I remember using this in school a lot. Still kicking myself for not picking up a G4 Cube. Ah, yeah. They're fun machines. Performa 5200. Yeah, they're okay. They're I have one. They're fun. The CRT is not fun, but All right, that's our archive thingamajig. Let's see if I could have anything else fun on here. Is there anything else useful? Oh yeah, where's HyperCard? I don't think it's on here though. I think there's only HyperCard. Yeah, for the 2GS. Oh, that's what I want to put. There was a version of Norton. Is it this one? It doesn't know what it is. There's a version of Norton with a better search tool. Yeah, here we go. Let me see if this one has it. There it is. Fast Find. Yes, I love this program. I just need that. I don't want all the other bloat. But I'm going to put that in my system folder. You put it under Apple menu items, and there you go. It's right there. We used to have this when we were kids on our machine. So you could do like, what am I going to search for? Money. And it made that noise. Yeah. But it was great, you know? So if you're like, because the built-in search, if I were to search for money, it just finds the first thing named money. It won't list this or this or this. Like if I search for word demo, it only finds this. It won't show me anything else. But this works like, you know, a more modern find program because, you know, it gives you details here. You click on it. I don't know. I like it a lot. It's a great little tool. Yeah, it's about to hit midnight here too. My goodness. I've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours. Hi. Sorry. This has been boring. Oh boy. Yeah, but that's one of my favorite utilities. Oh, thank you, Dana. Bye. I will floppy all the flippity floppities. At least I'll try. I should just skip this and just go back to the other ones. Let this go overnight or something like that. Yes, I don't think you could save. Let's see. Over dry type tools, visualize, disk analysis, help. Help is available. Oh. Let's go to the wiki. Fast imaging can be useful. Yeah, it doesn't say if you're able to like save this session and go back to it. I'm not sure if you can. Hey, Thomas. Well, we're reaching the end of the disk anyway, so and I'll just save it. I don't think there's any there's any files we could recover from it, but gotta get back to the juicier discs, like the Software of the Month Club from whatever date. I'm gonna refill my water bottle. You stay there. I'll be right back. Almost done here. Well, not done in a successful way, but done as in I'm done with this disc way. Let's rearrange this disc. Start grabbing things. Thanks, folks. Really appreciate it. Oh gosh. I know we could stop it at any time, but I feel bad. Yeah, I don't think we got a single sector that it went through and fixed, did it? Let's see. If I go to my own stream, if I go back, let me just try something crazy too. Let's see. If I go to, how do I go to my own stream? I guess I have to go back to the studio thing I hid. And rewind it just a few minutes. I'm just curious. I don't think it did anything at all. Oh no, yeah, we've been on this for a while, and it hasn't done anything. So I'm stopping it right where it is, and I'm saving it, and that's the end of that for now. Bye, Pokemon Picks. We're sorry. All right, so now we have a bunch of other discs that are hopefully good, or they at least do something. Take screens of the dust. Oh boy. All right, so this is SMC Mac General Volume 154, discs 1 through 4. First, let's clean the heck out of those disc heads because I think we gave it a workout. And let's try disc 1 of volume 154. That's what the disc looks like. And I should have this window open so I can actually see what I'm pointing. There you go. Yay. I mean, they're just bitmaps, so I'm sure you could do some conversion. Oh, this disc is not happy. Unknown disk format. Let's do something here. Let's eject this. Let me see something. Nope, the middle is still attached. Something is sad with this. Let me see if I think that's the problem here. Let's try it again. This drive may be on its last legs. Oh. Yeah, this one's not happy. I guess I should lubricate the drive or something, but I'd have to take this one apart. And I'm more familiar with the 800K drives than I am with the 1.4 megs. I'll tell you that. Yeah, because I don't know where to actually lubricate this one from. Let me just try a disc that we've tried before that I know worked. You just see if it makes the same noises. Nope, works fine. So it must be the disc, unfortunately. Let's see if there's anything. I mean, I spin it and it spins, so that would tell us it's not detached. Let's try a different one that's similar. Let's see. This is we only have a not the complete set here, but looks like I could try it. Let's see. These are all squeakers. Oh. Oh, we're stopping this right away. This is not good. What's going on here? Oh yeah, we got a scratch on here now. What the heck? There must be dirt inside of these or something. Because that disc did not have a scratch on it, and now it does. That's frustrating. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what's to be done if there's like something in here, or let me turn this around manually. Yeah, a tool or something. I mean, it's really difficult to turn compared to this. Turns pretty freely. I mean, this is an incomplete volume, so I mean, if we heard it, we heard it. No, USB floppy drives will not read anything but 1.4 meg disk. They are not useful for archiving stuff like this. Well, it seemed to have helped a little bit. Oh no, I have a cleaning disk. The problem is, it's since my disk drive is exposed, it's just easier to put the alcohol directly on the drive head. So I have way more cotton swabs than I have cleaning disks that are like actually usable. Use the heck out of them. Hey Matthew, how's it going? We're imaging some squeaky disks today. These are floppies I got from God knows where, probably a flea market or a thrift store, or somebody gave them to me to donate to Image. I think this disk drive is going to need a deep cleaning after this session, for sure. It probably was. These were probably all covered in dirt at one point. Who knows? Look at all those red sectors. With all that green, I was starting to have some hope. I bet you there's going to be more scratches on this disc. Oh. Well, we've previously archived some plenty interesting software that was not archived anywhere else. So I hope we don't get a lot, Saul. I'll tell you that. We're supposed to get mostly rain here, so come here. We'll hang out. Most recent, I did a video on a Apple mailbox box that had some discs in it. That was pretty cool. So I think that would be my favorite. But whenever I go to like a VCF, sometimes I pick up discs and stuff. You never know what you're gonna find. I wonder if this is gonna have more scratches on it when it gets to the end here. Oh, it's so cringy. I'm gonna get more cotton swabs. All right, let's eject this disc here. Yep, it's worse for wear now. Oh gosh. There goes my screensaver. Either there's dirt on the head itself, which would be bad, or the disc has some crap in it. Have no idea of the lifespan. Not long enough. I'll tell you that. And of course, the older the disc, the more problems you have, but they were a bit more well made as well. Screen server research. Fun. Yeah, Jack, it is really crazy. Like, some of them work great. Some of them don't. You're near Hoboken. Yeah, so I don't know. Let's look at the latest weather, huh? Nothing right now, but let's see. Yeah, there's a bunch of crap coming this way. I'm a fan of the Hoboken Terminal. Let's clean up some of it. Let's see what happens when it gets to this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to press stop. I'm going to eject it. I'm going to clean it again. Because I'm curious here if this is going to help it. Because I wanted to, yeah, see? I wanted to get to that point when it's still fairly clean, when I put the fluid on there. Mini scribes. Oh, man. I actually fixed one of those like a few weeks ago. Unopened floppy disk. Nice. It's always nice when you find unopened media like that, like a zip disk or a super disk or something, or jazz disk. Oh, look at that. There we go. Look at that. You'll love to see it, folks. Yeah, macOS 10 did have some good support. Hey, Cyberdog, love the name and the icon. Perfect. If I was running System 7.5, I'd have Cyberdog up on here, but we're only 7.1 today. Trying to recover this disk that's part of a shareware set that is not too happy. I don't have the rest of the disks, but I figure it's here. We're here. Might as well. You might be here a bit. Radio Shack was great. I mean, they were overpriced, yes, but like if you absolutely needed something that day, Radio Shack would help you out. I wish I had one. For the longest time, there was one maybe 20 minutes away from me. And I mean, they didn't always have like soldering parts or wires or stuff, but like if they were the only store in town that would give you a chance of actually having that stuff. And today, my goodness, if I needed a capacitor or something, like, yeah, they probably wouldn't have the right footprint or the right size, but like if I needed something, I could probably get it, you know. Wow, look at that. Yeah, I know friends who went to Radio Shack like as they were closing, and they just cleared out all the parts drawers. I mean, I certainly went when they were closing, but like they didn't really have any good sales. Maybe they just weren't closing at that point. But it's like everything was still like normal price, and I was like, not paying $9 for like a battery holder or something. Yeah, I used to go there with my grandfather and ask what the parts were in the drawers, and he'd actually tell me. It was fun. He was into radios and stuff like that. He had good knowledge about that sort of stuff. I mean, the late Radio Shack is not the exact same thing as like the Radio Shack from like the '90s or whatever. Like when they mostly turned into like a cell phone store. Oh, look at this! We got some stuff here now. Notify, desk picked, 40 thieves. All right, so let's eject this. I'm gonna just keep doing what we did before. I know it looks silly and that sounds silly, but you're seeing the results. So we're gonna keep trying and see if this gets better. Look at that. Oh yeah, the free batteries. You lost commissions. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was fun working there because I never worked there, and I'm sure it was hell. But from a customer and a kid visiting the electronics store, that's what I remember. Yes, Saul. The only issue is some SSDs and those SATA ID adapters are not compatible with the Mac. Like you have to find very specific ones. I did see your message and I did not respond to it because work has just been crazy. But I will help you out. We will figure out a solution to get you so you have something working. You even use a blue SCSI, but you'd have to have a bootable SCSI card. And I believe the SCSI card I gave you is just not a bootable one. Like you could read drives, but that's it. And you may need drivers for OS 10 to get that to work, but we'll find something out because I have an MSATA drive that does work, but you need a notebook adapter, and so like hopefully we get you something working. That's what I'm trying to say. The poor noises this drive is making. Just lifting it up a little bit. Out of the 9 files, we have errors for 8 of them. I have a few boxes of floppies that are sealed. Most of them were actually from Office Space. They were not Office Space, the movie. What the heck is the name? Office Depot. That was the name of the store. They were from Office Depot, and they were sealed. They were like $1 for like 25. I think I bought like 2 or 3 boxes. That's all the thrift store had. I cleaned them out. I mean, they still come in handy. I think they work. Oh, these noises. Yeah, I mean, we're certainly spoiled with SSDs and USB drives and stuff. I mean, Data can still be lost easily. Things fail. That's not different, but like a physical reading by a mechanism, I guess we're safer in some respects. Nice. Yeah, I had the Fuji brand zip discs. I think there were a few others, but the Fuji one's what I remember as like the third party. Look at this disc cleanup. How about that? Let's eject this. I'm getting a bit hungry. I don't know how much longer we're going to be streaming, but it is a Friday night. I'm sure all 53 of you might have better things to do when I depart, but give this a bit more of a try. And I also might have to do a deep cleaning on this floppy drive. I do have a brand new one. I have several of them, but sort of hesitant to just go willy-nilly and just subject a new floppy drive to horrible old discs. I don't know. My wife will be home soon. She wants me to heat up some food. So let this go. I'll be right back in a moment. Listen to the beautiful sounds of the floppy. Okay, it's still going. I thought I heard it stop there for a second. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can get any more out of this. So we have 4 errors now. The back issue catalog and a few other things. The hidden cause of thinking different. Oh, Res Edit was great. Oh my goodness. Fantastic piece of software. If you're watching this later on and it's not live, well, you could fast forward and see what's going on. And I left the refrigerator open and it's yelling at me. Ugh. Oh boy. Yes. Always a good stream when there's a shout out to Res Edit. Fantastic piece of software. And it was just fun, like exploring things and just like trying to figure out how things worked, where the icons were kept, where dialogue boxes were kept, just modifying those until your system broke. At least that's what happened with me. I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, got rid of one. Ah, come on. You can do it. It's a shame at zip disk flops. You mean the zip disk flopped? It certainly did not. It was the most popular super floppy medium of that time period. Only really went away when CDRs became the norm. But they were the format. Whoops. Keep doing that. They were the format for the longest time. Everybody had zip disks, and SuperDisk and all those other companies, SideQuest, they all tried to get a piece of the pie, and some were successful and some of them weren't. In fact, my friend Colin of This Does Not Compute did a great retrospective video about some of those. But yes, there are modern, things that we know of today with those disks that are problematic, like the Click of Death, which was a hardware failure that can actually spread from one drive to multiple disks. Yeah, I mean, my father was a graphic designer and an art director and whatever, and he had tons of zip disks. I still have a bunch of the disks that he would bring home. But yeah, he had a ton of those, and before that, it was SideQuest disks. They had 44 meg and 88 meg SideQuest disks. Hey, look at that! Got rid of one. Getting closer. The next disc is gonna be just as bad, I'm sure. But when the missus gets home, I think I'm gonna end this. We've been going for almost 3 hours at this point, so maybe we'll make it to the top of the hour and call it quits for the evening. Archived a few successfully, but gosh, some of these have just been a pain in the butt, huh? Well, I mean, zip disks were very popular in the mid 90s to the very early 2000s. So unless you were like a computer user around then and had people who used them around you, you wouldn't have known about them. But yeah, I mean, 20, 30 years later, you're not going to see them that often. I should really reinsert this disk so this emulator stops having a heart attack. I have to reset up some of my emulators here because everything got sort of screwed up when I upgraded the operating system. Let's eject this and let's keep on doing what we're doing. It's having a minimal effect, but it's still an effect. Yeah, I remember password protecting a zip and then I forgot the password. Thankfully, there was nothing on it. Well, we're down to IO errors with 3 files. Let's see if we could get that down a little bit, huh? Is there a word processing program that you could turn a Word document into HTML without messing up the formatting? Oh, that's rough, man. Because Word formatting and HTML formatting are different. Word, I believe the later ones are XML based. I mean, you could kind of maybe sort of make the formatting work, but your best bet is probably opening up something. Either do it with Microsoft Word, open up Word, open the file, save it as HTML, or import the Word document into Google Drive, and there's export options for there. Maybe there's a good option there. Those are the 2 suggestions I would throw out there. OpenOffice, LibreOffice may have a solution like that, but Yeah. Well, see, Macs didn't, zip files on the Mac weren't really a thing. We had stuff it and drop stuff and the .sit format. So that's what I was used to. And when there was like an odd zip file, it was usually for a PC anyway. So maybe there were images or sounds or something. But if it was a program, that I wouldn't be able to use it on the Mac. But looks like we're making some progress. Come on, buddy. I know there are physical scratches on you. Let's try and get some of that data off. Pretty please. Yeah, this is pretty rough. Poor little disk. And the reason you're hearing different sounds and tempos is because these old discs, like this 800K disc, and all the discs on the Mac, the disk drives rotate at a variable speed in order to read some of the data and shove more data onto the disk. So like a 720K disc on a PC, you could actually fit 800K on a Mac. So, there's sort of these little things that Apple did to get a bit more space out of their discs, either for better or for worse when it comes to recovering them. But yeah, this imager is great. Some of the discs are problematic, but it comes with the territory. Unfortunately, I think we've met our match with what we're going to be able to get out of this disc. You never know; it might come back, but it's certainly has not recovered a speck in a minute or two. I'm cooking food for my wife, so I should probably look at the air fryer in a second. Let's just hit retry and walk away and ignore it for a second. Let me guess, no progress. Yeah, that's what I figured. Let's just keep cleaning it. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Oh boy. Well, that's the thing. When they always said like, "Oh, there's only X% of Mac users out there," like those were estimates at best. I mean, I know there wasn't a huge market share, and you see some of these graphs and YouTube videos showing like what happened and what year, and there's like the graphs and they're animated and all this stuff. But it's like you never really knew because there was like X amount of systems sold, and probably a percentage was like these systems are probably no longer being used or whatever. But I don't know. I'm sure it's slightly better today, but even 10 years ago, my goodness. Anybody have a retro computer or vintage computer that's they're trying to fix up, whether it's a Mac or otherwise? I have a stupid Amiga 2000 that hates me. Trying to get that to work. Oh, I have to get a ROM adapter, and then I have to get a video cable for it, and it probably still won't work afterwards. I think this disc is telling us no, no more, no more, says the disc. The teacher did not care. We ran the Quake 2 demo on our high school computers, and our network administrator IT guy was not happy. Does that count? Yes, it does, Res Mason. My goodness. You have a lot of patience. I remember trying to get that stuff work on like Apple hardware back in the day. I was not happy. Shaun of Action Retro does a lot of great videos of Rhapsody and all that stuff. I never really got to work. What's great is, there used to be like 1 or 2 downloads of Rhapsody, and because people have been archiving stuff, now there's more. It kills me when there are these rare discs on eBay and they're asking like $100-something, and it's ridiculous, especially floppies, because you never know what's going to work. I bought floppies off eBay that never worked, but like CDs, most of the time, unless they're rotted, they'll be okay. But just one of those things. It kills me when some of that stuff goes and the person never archives it, or they just put it on their shelf to collect dust. My standpoint is, this stuff is going to sit on my shelf otherwise. Copyright on 99% of this stuff is well gone, because the company's no longer exists. Nobody cares at that company or whatever. It's old, ancient, 40-year-old software. If I don't do this, who else will? So one of those things that people have archived drivers and software disks and programs and utilities that I've taken so much for granted from Macintosh Garden or whatever. It's so helpful for me that if I give back in a small way of ripping the Software of the Month Club and archiving that, well, hopefully that's helpful to somebody. And we found some neat stuff along the way. So looks like this is not getting any better. We may have to cut our losses with this. I'm going to try one last time, folks, and then that's it. But we were fairly successful today, I'd say. I mean, we didn't get through the whole thing, but we'll continue. I usually do these streams when I don't feel like going downstairs and tinkering with something, or I've had a long, tiring day. I just want to do something fairly relaxing. It's kind of soothing. Make sure I'm not burning the broccoli. I'll be right back. Yeah, I think this disc is a goner. It is not happy. I think we're going to give up on that. 3 more hours. I don't think so. It is a Friday night, but I'm tired. I think this disc is a goner. So we're going to say incomplete. Unfortunately, I'm going to save that. And I'm going to probably sign off here in a moment because, my goodness, we've been streaming for nearly 3 hours now. But hopefully everybody enjoyed whatever the heck this was that we were doing. Oh, boy. Got our second camera there. Sorry, always getting used to what StreamYard does. I archived almost every floppy and CD I had a few years ago, and I sorry, can't read the chat because YouTube is weird. Just been sitting on storage waiting for me to go through and see if anything is on archive.org. Well, that's, you can do that. That's perfectly fine. No worries. Let's do it again tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much energy I still have for this. I have a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow. Found any old malware? On a Mac, I've probably found one or two things that were infected, but didn't know it, because the thing is, those viruses are kind of silent, and unless you have the disinfectant like antivirus app on a vintage Mac, which you might not really install. But yeah, 4 more years or hours. Oh gosh. But if you do like this sort of thing, I did a bunch of previous streams where we did find some cool stuff. So if you search on my channel for floppy archiving, there is a lot of cool stuff there. So you might want to check that out. I know tomorrow, Big Bad Biologist, Big Bad Bench, say that 5 times fast, is doing a stream, I believe, at noon. So I want to check out their channel. They do a lot of cool stuff. I think they're working on a, is it a Mac Plus or Mac SE? I'm going to look it up here. I cannot spell today. There it is. So they are streaming, looks like, Mac Plus tomorrow. So I'll put the link in the chat. There we go. And yeah, you check them out. So they had a Mac Plus they did earlier, and they modified it with the internal SCSI, which I think was pretty cool. But 7 dust virus, I haven't heard of that one. But anyway, I put the link there. Check out that stream. They're streaming tomorrow. Great channel too, so be sure to subscribe to them as well. But yeah, I guess that's about it. Anybody have any questions or anything before I leave? A few things I do want to plug, because I always forget. I did put new shirt designs on my website. I do have some shirts. I only make like $1 or so off of them, so don't worry if you don't want them. That's fine with me. But might as well share, because some people are like, "Hey, I saw you had a shirt in a video. Where do you get that?" That's where you get it. Shop.mac84.net. I'm gonna put the link in there. Yes, I will say hi to her. And yeah, so there's a variety of stuff there. These are new, the Feeling Scuzzy and the I'm This Old with the different serial ports. These come in a variety of colors, so if you like different colors, you could pick. Same with the Scuzzy one. I picked the blue one because I like the blue Scuzzy, and that seemed most appropriate. But if you're not into shirts, there's also hoodies. There's a hat or so. There's mugs. And my favorite are the mouse pads. I actually just bought a bunch because I'll probably do a giveaway at one of the VCFs. But they have some cool designs. I did this one myself. I drew all the artwork on here. So I think it's pretty neat. So if you like that sort of stuff, be sure to check that out. There's plenty of stuff there. And yeah, I have to get around to fixing 1 or 2 designs I want to put up there. I want to add some more stuff there. But yeah, always like plugging that. And of course, like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. But I think that's going to do it for me for tonight. I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. Thanks for all the super chats, the likes, subscribes, all that fun stuff. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Really helps support the channel in more ways than you can imagine. And hopefully anybody who's getting bad weather tomorrow, hopefully it's not that bad. Hopefully. But thanks again, everybody. I'm going to hit the end stream button somewhere on this screen. And I'll see you guys all real soon. Thanks. Bye.